Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurat Liadi. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite ayah of the Quran. I love this ayah so much and I hope that you benefit from what I share. Just a little disclaimer, I am not a scholar of the Quran. I'm not a scholar of Arabic. I'm not one very knowledgeable person. I'm just a regular Muslim trying to share the little bit of what I know. So my favorite surah is in Surah Nahl, which is the 16th surah of the Quran. And the ayah that I love so much there is ayah 125, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Ud'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmati wal maw'izatil hasana wajadilhum billati hiya ahsan. Inna rabbaka huwa a'lamu biman dhalla an sabilihi wa huwa a'lamu bil muhtadin. So what is Allah telling us here? Ud'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmati wa maw'idatil hasana. If you know a bit of Arabic, you know hikmah means wisdom. So Allah is saying, invite all to the way of your Lord with wisdom. وَالْمَوْعِظَةِ الْحَسَنَةِ. Some commentators, some translators have translated that as beautiful advice. So Allah is saying, invite all to the way, to His way with wisdom and beautiful advice. Obviously, in our several different relationships, there are times when we need to, tell people to do something. So we should do it with hikmah, with wisdom, and with beautiful advice. So just because you're advising someone doesn't mean you should be obnoxious, doesn't mean you should disrespect them, doesn't mean you should be vile, doesn't mean you should be horrible towards them just because you're giving advice. So you should do it with wisdom and beautiful counsel. Then Allah went on to say, وَجَادِلْهُمْ بِالَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ, and debate with them, because the reality of life is sometimes you might get into a debate, even though we're encouraged not to be argumentative people or people who are always wanting to argue or to have confrontations. But the reality of life is there are times when you just have to have a discussion with people that might lead to a debate. So وَجَادِلْهُمْ بِالَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. Allah is saying debate with people in a way that is good, in a way that is best, actually, not even good. Ihsan means excellence. So debate with people in a way that is best. When you are debating with someone, it's not the time to be offensive. It's not the time to utter profanities. It's not the time to be abusive. Just because you're trying to push your points across doesn't mean you should be vile. That's not what Allah is saying. وَجَادِلْهُمْ بِالَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. Debate with them in a way that is best. Then, Allah wrapped up this ayah with something super profound. He said, Inna rabbaka huwa a'lamu biman dalla an sabilihi. Indeed, your Lord is most knowing of who has strayed from His way. Only your Lord knows who has strayed. Not me, not you, not your sheikh, not your imam. No one knows who has strayed from His way. Even if someone appears to you like they're a lost cause, doesn't mean they are a lost cause. Only Allah knows. Inna rabbaka huwa a'lamu biman dalla an sabilihi. Verily, your Lord knows who has strayed from His path. Not me, not you. Wahuwa, and Allah wrapped up the verse finally with Wahuwa a'lamu bil muhtadin. And He is most knowing of who is guided. So only Allah knows who is guided, not me, not you. Even if someone appears guided, doesn't mean they are guided. And even if someone appears misguided to you, it doesn't mean they're misguided. So this is such a rich and empowering verse. And if we can internalize it, it will help us with our relationships. So first, Allah said, invite to the way of your Lord, which means there are times when you have to call people, you have to do da'wah, call people to the way of your Lord. Do it with hikmah, with wisdom. Do it with beautiful preaching. Use kind words, be strategic, have tact, do that. Also, debate with them in a way that is best, with ihsan. Don't use foul language just because I'm doing da'wah, I'm calling people, I need to give you some advice. Doesn't mean you should utter profanities or doesn't mean you should not be dignified when you're relating with people, okay? So debate with people in a way that is excellent. And remember, only Allah knows who has strayed from his path. Inna rabbaka huwa a'lamu biman dalla an sabilihi. Not me, not you. Only Allah knows who has strayed from his path. And finally, wa huwa a'lamu bil muhtadin. Only Allah knows. He is most knowing of who is guided. I hope we remember this and internalize this. A lot of times we feel like we're the ones on the hack, we're the right ones, we're the ones that know, and we're very disrespectful about how we try to call people. So I pray that first and foremost, this ayah is a reminder for me. I internalize it, I use it every day in my life, and I hope that it benefits you too. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.